Close your eyes for 1 second. Now imagine being in a place where every word you say feels like a climb a mountain. Hard, right? That was me 4 years ago when I arrived in the United States without knowing a single word from English. But here I am today, ready to share my experience on how I turned fear into the confidence and silence into the voice. This is my story of growth, resilience, and finding power through communication. Hello everyone, my name is Andrea Pino. I am excited to share my journey from growing up in Venezuela to becoming a passionate communicator in the United States. All the images used in that presentation are from the Canva Image Bank. But where I come from? I was born and raised in Venezuela, a country full of beauty, but also many challenges. Growing up, I experienced the effect of the dictatorship that deeply impacted my daily life and that of my family. In 2017, I moved to Buenos Aires, Argentina, and then in 2021, I moved to the United States with my husband in search of a better future and new opportunities. When you immigrate, you experience several struggles and you also have several challenges, and all the situations happen at the same time. But unlike when I moved to Argentina, living in the United States means that I have to speak English, but I didn't speak English at all. And all in, it was very frustrating for me, so it was very hard too. It was in the middle of the COVID-19 pandemic that I had to immerse myself in a new culture and learn a new language from scratch when we were masked. Do you remember that? But there were acrylic screens marking distance and the English class via Zoom. It was intimidating, definitely, but I realized that every mistake was a step forward, which helped me develop resilience and confidence. But why the communications matter for me? Honestly, originally I'm a dentist in Venezuela, but as I adopted, I discovered my passion for communication. The storytelling became a way of connecting with people from different parts of the world and learning their point of view. Communication is not just about the words, it's about building bridge between cultures and inspiring people to overcome their own challenge. Currently, to improve my public speaking skills, I have committed to taking several steps, such as the first one, practicing English regularly, sharing daily with people who only speak English, and even using social media to diversify my audience and show my progress. I realized that showing my learning progress also inspire other people. I also learned that feedback is invaluable. It's the way to improve my message and grow. All this has made my self-confidence increase and continue to trust in this learning process. My ultimate goal is to become a confident speaker who inspires others through my story. The public speaking is a skill that's not a limit to just Spanish, as my case, or English. I want to empower and inspire people to face their challenge and find their voice. I want to motivate others. I want to be able to take my message to the world and be able to convey all that I feel and that I know. Together, we can build a community of resilient communicators who are not afraid to share their message with the world. When I first arrived in the United States, I couldn't imagine standing here today, sharing my story in a new language and culture, starting the college again. But every mistake, every conversation, and every small victory brought me closer to this moment. If there's one thing I hope you take away, it's this. No matter where you start, with the persistence and willingness to learn, you can achieve more than you ever thought possible. If you're also working to improve your communication skill or have a story to share, connect with me on social media. I am on Instagram like Soy Andy Life, and I have my website too with the same name, soyandylife.com. But remember, every voice matters, and the world needs your story. Thanks for watching. Good evening.